Hello, family. Welcome to the Inside Chino podcast, where we bring you closer to the things and people you love. I'm your host, Ben Gray, and today I've got a multi-award-winning social media influencer, entrepreneur, writer, and motivational speaker. He's the co-founder and CEO of a sportswear brand. But before we get to that, I'm proud to announce that we are actually broadcasting on Platinum FM right here in the heart of Chinhoyi. And you can also follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at I am Ben Gray. It's IAMBENGRAY. So, Bruce, welcome to the studio. And welcome to the studio.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So we can just begin. Motuza okoti ndiani anozi Bruce, who's Mr. Hwenga, Bruce Antaneje, and all of that.
Okay, Bruce Hwenga is an award-winning social media influencer. Is also a student at the Chino University of Technology. Is also an entrepreneur, mainly based in sportswear and so on. I can mention all the businesses, but yeah, he's a serial entrepreneur and a speaker, a writer, a part-time poet. Yeah, that's all I can say about Bruce Hwenga.
All right, that's spectacular. That's amazing. So before maybe we could begin at what's entrepreneurship? Chishnoma's entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship?
Okay, in layman's language for everyone to understand, entrepreneurship was everyone another problem. You find the entrepreneurship in an entrepreneur and a businessman. Yeah. Now the difference for everyone to understand, because I'm sure everyone knows what a businessman is. Now the difference in entrepreneurship is in entrepreneurship there's innovation involved. An entrepreneur doesn't buy and sell, but an entrepreneur either buys something and develops it, recreates it, and he sells it. There's a unique selling point. There's always this unique thing about an entrepreneur, how he does his things and how he, from marketing to production of what he does, he's innovative, he creates something new and put it on market.
Okay.
As an entrepreneur.
Amazing. So I'm about a businessman.
I'm not a business person. I'm not a businessman. No, I'm not a businessman.
On that note, so can anyone be an entrepreneur? Like in Tokonongo Mukarezo, you know what? I know what in not entrepreneur and this is a businessman. I'm not entrepreneur.
Anyone can be entrepreneur. I'm the number one proof for that. Anyone can be entrepreneur.
So what does it take? Like what do you need? Like is it God given? Do you read books? Do you entrepreneurship? What does it take, and how do you get into the entrepreneurship area or sector or industry?
Okay, one interesting fact about me is on the part Yagunonzi could see about entrepreneurship and everything. I've never been in a business school as an academically. Okay. From primary to secondary, I've always been in the sciences class.
Okay.
To A level and then class in my senses. And now that any subject, any business or anything, I know this one's business does this, entrepreneurship is like this and this ABC. So it has nothing to do with the education or qualification. What I can say about entrepreneurship, for one to be an entrepreneur, you have to know yourself.
Yeah.
One thing is about the identity crisis thing. You have to know yourself, know who you are, know what you want, know your dreams. If you are passionate to make generational wealth someday, if you're passionate to be extra rich, then you're good to go. You're good to be an entrepreneur. You're good to do whatever you want to do in life. Then through knowing yourself, you know which line of business that you are fit for, which line of business that you can do, you can develop. Read books, get knowledge, be more qualified up there. That's why I say get knowledge.
But on that note, getting to know yourself, like it's not just as easy as just saying kuti ndazinangumuka and ndatongoza you know what it really yeah, because it's not like ukamuka and you said like I want to get into sportswear, but like how do you get to that point you know that inini ndine Bruce Hwenga and as a businessman and I want to do this, like how do you deal with that identity crisis?
Right, that's why I put God on front. It's something like many people one of our lose their interest when you mention God. Like God did this. It sounds unrealistic. But to be honest with you, is the moment I had to realize that I want to do this, it was during lockdown. I never had a dream. I want to be honest with you. I never had a dream to own a sportswear brand someday, to be an entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur and everything. I wanted to be a medical doctor, which what I'm doing now is far from being a medical doctor. That's what I had to do. Even if you check my subject and later, even back in high school and everything, it was actually in line with being a medical doctor. But so then, what I did is it started from who you play with, who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
The people I follow on social media, the friends I had to gather around, the circle I created now influenced me to be the person that I am today.
Yeah, because you are who you surround yourself with. You are who you
exactly.
What you see, what you hear, what you listen to. That's what makes up your character, is it?
Exactly, that's it. So now, the moment I realized, it was during lockdown, now the moment I realized that I am someone who's interested in writing, I'm someone who's interested in teaching, preaching and all that, then I had to work on it. Yeah.
Preaching.
Preaching.
Okay, so Tila is a pastor. Okay.
But I just believe every Christian is the duty to preach, to do evangelism and all that. So yeah, that's part of my thing that I says you're going to pastor not really. I can do evangelism through what I'm doing. I can do evangelism through because I do that. If you follow me on social media, you can check some of the tweets. I know that's not my thing. That's
through the works.
Yeah.
Okay.
People get inspired by what I do. Then when they ask how did you do it, I give credits to God. He did this and did that. So God made me realize this potential I had, this potential of speaking to people, doing everything and that. So then after that, the people who were around me were like, Bruce, can you start something like a brand? Now, since you are now becoming a bit popular and all that, can you start your own brand? Tangarago label, BH, Bruce, Chikot and everything. So then, yeah, that's a nice idea. That's business. That's good. Then I had to try something like that. But through knowledge now, the people I follow on social media, the books I read, the more I get to know more about business. The Bontanga is I know if you want to be big in this thing, do this. So I realized that for me to be a bigger person in this business, let me specialize on one thing. Let me specialize on sports. So I had to do sort of a research. Yeah, then you get to realize for a brand to be owned by many people, for someone to choose this from a store or something, it's either it's expensive or it's popular. So now it takes a lot now for you to take your brand that far, for it to be popular, to give someone a reason to weigh it, considering that there are so many bigger brands out there. Could I choose Rakio over another bigger brand? It takes a lot. And it's hard for now your business to thrive, for your business to be greater, for your business to take greater heights out there. So what I had to do is specialize on a thing that I know that it's on demand. So I had to specialize on sportswear, where I manufacture and design sporting kits, supply it to sporting individuals, supply it to corporate, supplied to schools, universities and everything, to sporting clubs and everything. So that's what I had to do. So that was easy for me. It's an easy thing to make money. It's easy to market.
Easy to make money.
It's easy to make money. Easy to make money through that way.
Okay, so you're making money. Urukita mare. Kana zuri izo urukita mare mtara.
Andingashori. Alright. Sports is money.
Okay.
It has money.
Okay. You touched on a topic that I was gonna revisit a little later. So can you say Kuti, your relationship with God? You've got a relationship now, right?
Yeah.
Can you say Kuti, a relationship with God is vital to your success as an entrepreneur, personally, professionally, or even do you think you can make it without God, or you need God first, then business?
God first, then business. He leads you to places that you need to be. He connects you with the correct people, the rightful people. Because if you're around one bad influence towards your life, then you can never grow. If you are surrounded by one, you can never grow. So God,
Pastor Hwenga, chimbonpe one verse.
Okay. I'll tell you the verse that I love.
Yeah.
The verse that was always inspired me. That's Jeremiah 29, verse 11. When God said, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans for you to prosper and to give you an expected end." Yeah, that's a daily reminder that I'm gonna be great one day. God knows what He has for me and is leading me in the rightful path.
Amazing. Well, my favorite verse from the Bible, I don't remember what in the Riperacho, but it says, "You have not because you ask not." Hauna cause hauna say hauna chukumbira. So you when you wake up, when I wake up, I pray. I thank God for yesterday, this day that's gonna come. I ask Him for what I want. During the day, when I'm about to sleep, I pray again. And I thank Him for the day, the endeavors, and about tomorrow. Yeah. And maybe just during the day, you just get one sneak peek prayer. That one where you just yeah. So God is life, God is power.
Yeah.
Tina Pastor Hwenga.
Don't say that.
Okay.
No, I'm wrong. Darog is a pastor.
Okay. So let's talk about school and family. You mentioned you're at Chino University, is it?
Yeah, Chino University.
Okay. Tell us about that, and maybe just don't get personal. Your personal business is yours, but just tell us a little bit about family and school and the balance that comes with it as an entrepreneur. Because I'm sure it's rema ku balance this as interests. Tell us how you do it.
Yeah, I know. For school, I can say school puts much pressure on my work, towards my work. Okay, let me just say, I was able to balance entrepreneurship in school since A-level. Since I was A-level. So now that varsity has less pressure, so it's now very much easy. Where at varsity you can spend 3 weeks focusing on your business, then the 4th week you are on your exams and all that. And being at varsity itself is being into market, being amongst customers. So that's an advantage. I don't see that as a problem or anything. Then managing
Pastor Hwenga, sorry to disturb. We're just gonna take a short break. Panopa Platinum FM.
Who plays the biggest records? We do. Mundra Yahweh. Platinum FM.
Make sure I'm sorry,
Hit music. Hottest station in Marsh Based. This is Platinum FM.
Welcome back to the Inside Chinoi podcast. Ndina Bruce Hwenga in the studio. We're talking about entrepreneurship. And guys, being an entrepreneur and a businessman is really wakasiyana. Andina Pastor Hwenga. It's easy. Anzi mara inetse, guys. Mara inetse. We have sponsor mara inetse. Anyways, you were talking about the balance between work, family, and school.
Yeah, so I was saying, for me, as for school, I take it as an advantage actually, because being at a university, being on campus, I'm amongst my money. I'm being surrounded by money.
Okay. I hope one way kukati wakachelera machinzi muri mari.
At a school where there are 14,000 students.
Okay.
That's over 14,000 plus $.
Okay.
If I just use the proper strategies. Because I'm around people who do sport. Yeah. I'm around people who want to wear something, who loves fashion. I'm around people, who do that. So all of them, they have my money, they owe me. So I find the right strategies to take my money from them. If I don't get you in sports, I'll get you somewhere else in the next business I'm gonna open. So I'll always get you. Like for example, now I'm the one who supplies the handball team at my school, at my university. Wow. So if I wasn't there, then I wouldn't even get that opportunity. So that's what I'm saying, that's an advantage. Then as for family and business, I think the only thing that you need for you to thrive in terms of family pressure and everything, if they support you, if they support your dreams, then you can go as far as you want. And at times now, and as an African, I understand this. As a child who has been raised by African parents, I understand this. It's hard for an African parent to understand someone who wants to be entrepreneurship. Even someone, I just thought, Mom, I want to do business. Someone wants to build something bigger. Someone who's saying, I want to build an empire, a very large empire, which is going to be sponsoring so many individuals, so many sporting teams, and all that, supplying internationally and everything. It's something which is almost unbelievable. So during the process, they might not even believe you. Don't be demotivated when you hear, or maybe your mom, your uncle, your everyone saying that this thing will never work. Stop it. Are you getting funds? Are you getting money? How much are you getting per day? How much are you getting per month? And then you realize, no, I'm not getting money. This thing is taking money from me. That's how it's supposed to be.
Let's talk about that resistance, from family, because obviously I was wondering, sometimes it's even from friends. Like when you tell your friends, guys, I want to do this, then they're like, you're not paying her. Yeah. Why would you want to? That as a business.
I faced it a couple of times.
Then you look at background yako, and you then they're like, come on. Then no, focus on school, because we both know that parents are very strict on school. How do you deal with that resistance?
So my mentor would always tell me this: where you come from has nothing to do with where you're going. Secondly, you are the one who decides your future. Anything, any decision that has to do with your life, that has to do with your future, it has to be made by you, not your mom. Okay. Your mom doesn't know what you need. Your mom doesn't know your capabilities. She knows what she needed, and she did what she did to be where she is. Your dad did the same.
Okay.
You want to be a millionaire, you want to be a billionaire, you want to create generational wealth for your kids, kids, and everyone, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. So you know what you want. So what you want is to be determined by you.
So what do you want?
I want to be a billionaire. I want to create generational wealth.
Okay.
And I'm telling you this is not a dream anymore, or this is not a prediction. It's now a spoiler. I'm telling you, this is gonna happen.
Okay.
My kid is not gonna suffer.
This is a spoiler.
It's a spoiler. My kid is not gonna suffer.
We just got a special spoiler here. Platinum FM spoiler here, Bruce.
Exactly. I got this.
So this guy is a billionaire. Remember my words.
The only thing my son has to do to be rich is to be born.
Okay.
That's the only thing that he has to do.
That's that's a high standard. That's a high standard to set yourself.
Yeah, because I'm working to so that I can provide something that I couldn't even get for myself. I never had the best life as a young person, and I want to make sure that my son is supposed to have it. That's why I'm working day in, day out.
Mato decided first born Muruda Mkoman.
I wish.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gonna have my name. He's gonna be named after me. One day he's gonna listen to this.
All right. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
That's good. That's good. So let's talk about the awards. Let's talk about the multi awards. Tell me more about that. I would want to spoil and no matter what I need, but I'll just let you.
You get mentioned.
Nah. You tell.
Okay, I've won a couple of awards.
How many is a couple? Tunakuwaziwa mangai.
Okay, let me mention the first people to recognize me. The first awards I was called for, that was Ignite Youth, which was for the Teen Change Maker and Girl Empowerment awards. I'm sure you have questions for that. Let's go further. And it went to Star Child International, the best innovator, best entrepreneur, best what again? Creator. Something that has to do with arts. Yeah, I no longer remember the category, but there was some of it.
I remember my category.
And then last year for Ignite, I was just nominated for Top Entrepreneur. Okay. And then for the award that I loved the most, Masaido 30 under 30, which was handed over to me by His Excellency Ambassador at Large Hubert Angel. That was the top social media influencer, the 30 under 30 amongst the top social media influencer. I was actually the youngest person to have that award.
Wow, beautiful.
So yeah, it's still going. We're still counting more.
More to come. More
to come.
Okay. So, tell me, are those awards really important in entrepreneurship? Like, do you need them as an entrepreneur? Should you go after them?
Yeah, before I realized like the benefits of having those awards. So far, the thing that I've realized is it connects with you with necessary people, with big people. Because the moment because being recognized is a big thing. If Masaido recognized me as a top influencer or something, an entrepreneur or something, that means now I have something. Chandino upper map kuti the next person and recognize nacho akanzoti akamboina this award that person nato in my interest go closer to you anotombeta nezve since akamboina award anombeta nezve church. The same thing many people call me like for interviews and everything. Akamboita zvakati anombeta nezve, he wants to know because of this award that I carry. Say akazochoose kunzi you deserve this award akamboita nezve. And just going there, being nominated, telling you that the 30 under 30 list for 2022, it consists of so many big people,
big names,
big names. Some of the people who ended up as my brothers, and Tina and Nick and everything. Those big people. So you are now like automatically you can now link with those people. You can now link with everyone who's around there. Telling you that,
connections. Yeah,
telling you that people like Zeb Sikira, people like Pastor Sheki Timburo, people like Ambassador Hubert Angel and everyone were around, people like Mdio who were around, seeing you getting that award, cheering you up and everything. So the moment you're not Zigaba upper stage, you know I'm Kurundin, he knows you already. You create links, you tell them about your business, you create now an important circle, a golden circle. Just because you link with Mdio, you can now link with the next person, the next bigger person. And this is so awards, they are really important for entrepreneur. It gets you recognized out there.
Okay. I know it's a little late, but congratulations on the awards, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Better late than never.
Thank you.
Okay, so on the note here, entrepreneurship, in any thought into doctor business right now, maybe I'm into farming, maybe in rotos sports and this but
I stubbornness.
Personally, would you say I need funding? Should I go out there and look for investors?
No.
Like how do I go about that? Because that thing, you know a little bit of capital and everything. So should I find investors? And if you're agreeing on Kuti, you need my investors to start a company, how do I get those investors?
I believe that mentality kutaka funding ndo yaura ma startups akawanda, my business akawanda, because ukangoona that mentality, okay, you can never. Let me tell you one thing. Many youths actually, they have this thing. I have an idea.
Yeah. With
this idea I have, now I need this amount of money. I need $10,000 to implement this idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm now seeking for funding. Doing the government, doing that anyway. We need to pinda into this business. And I'm telling you, 90% of those people are married or flop. Why am I saying this? That person has never been into business. He's trying to start a business because there's an idea.
Yeah. You
can never be able to manage a $10,000 business when you can't even manage a $100 business.
Okay.
When you can manage a $10 business.
Okay.
So what I have to do now is start with what you have. Tangire pap.
You build that grid.
You want to be into farming. You don't have enough money to skip up. Okay, stanga nechinji nokusvisa ko
kuchinocha. Nditori na farm. Ruto rento kamuta.
How about you do this? You want to be into farming. Use garden repa 10 penny. And
okay. You build it into something bigger.
This sounds like something which is which is impossible, but it's very possible. Do you know what ndashandisa garden repamba pedu ndagrow my tomatoes and it's anyazokura ari boa chacho and it's then I look for people that are supply. So imagine if there's a school, a boarding school, let's say in Chinwe, there's Snowy Primary School. I go to Snowy Primary, I have these tomatoes I want to supply. And I'm not saying it's 100% that you're going to get the deal, but with God, and everything. I'll share one approach my restaurants, my takeaway, my chi. Do not see I have this. So now, the one deal and one, if it's Snowy Primary or anything, anyway, Kwandawana, and that deal. Ndakuba supply ndakuzoti pandiri kugura my tomatoes ndine market already nduza ndiri kunobudisa chino supply handisi kuenda panze handisi kuenda pamusika ndiri kutengesa domasi ndikuenda ndakadai so having that money you put it back in the business, get more things, so you realize that in the long run you raise more money to to have a bigger farm, you raise more money to be someone bigger. Okay. And you gain more experience. Now you know how to handle a $1,000 business because we have $100, which thing is with $100 profit, $200 getting there and there. So start with what you have. Okay.
So you mentioned about reading. Please. I'm an enthusiastic reader. I love reading. I believe with books first. So maybe you could just share maybe 3 or 4 books that about entrepreneurship or not. If you read easy, and that might be helpful.
Okay, the first book I can recommend you is The Identity Crisis by Shingi Fundo. That's the book I'm currently reading, Identity Crisis by Shingi Fundo. I think it's important for people who want to start, who are trying to find purpose.
Is she Zimbabwean?
Yes, she's a Zimbabwean, UK based.
Wow.
A friend of mine too. So I'm reading that book. It unlocks the hidden treasure within you.
Okay.
You get to realize more things that you didn't know about yourself. You get to realize the people that you're always supposed to hang around with and everything. Okay. Yeah, it's a good start for someone who wants to be into entrepreneurship. Okay. Identity Crisis. They shut up and make money. My brother, I'm your hood.
Okay.
Shut up and make money. You can even tell by the name. Shut up and make money. I've read All or Nothing by Seb Sikira.
Okay. That's 3. Maybe one more. One more for the road.
One more for the road. Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay. Is it Robert Kiyosaki?
Exactly.
Man, I know my book. I know my books. But anything, one more thing I love about the books you just mentioned, most of them, 3 over 4 of them are Zimbabwean. I like it when we relate back to our own culture, our own people, and
because the thing that happens is when you read Rich Dad Poor Dad or these other books, they can't exactly relate to your situation. Exactly. But I can relate. She narrates her story. So how you can tackle this
background.
Yeah, so you can understand it's relatable. That's why I choose those books over those other ones. Yeah.
Okay. All right, beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Bruce, for joining us today. This was amazing. I hope to have you maybe for another episode. So thank you guys for listening. So don't forget to go subscribe, follow, like, and share. It's at I am Ben Gray on every social platform. So thank you guys. You're the best. Cheers.
Platinum FM. Mundra Yahweh.